It was a simple yes or no. This information.
National Assembly's Public Investment Committee summoned the NSSF Board of Trustees to explain how and why the contractor of the 5 billion shillings Hazina Towers project was still on site despite the contract elapsing. The board was also put to task to explain why NSSF sought private consultancy on the project and paid over 1.2 billion shillings to the private consultant instead of getting services from the Department of Public Works.
Why did they choose to go for private consultant? And they knew exactly that there is a government department dealing with those things. Was there no conspiracy between members of the board and the consultant? Under what conditions is this contractor on site? Because if you look at the contract, it elapsed.
In the same contract, there was a clause that talked about extension of the contract in the event of any such event occurring.
In their defense, the NSSF Board of Trustees said the building contract allowed extension of period of implementation in case of circumstances beyond control. The board was, however, at pains to convince members of parliament why variations were introduced when the contract had been signed that included reduction of building from 36 floors to 15 floors.
They raised issues of financial viability, technical viability, especially because the support of the columns was the consultant had advised us to use a technology that was new in Kenya and had never been used before, and we felt that the risk would be too high.
But the corruption at the NSSF was further exposed by Labour Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani, who admitted before the committee that over 3 billion shillings had already been paid by NSSF to the contractor, who had only built a podium and 4 basements of the building.
The Cabinet Secretary will have very little leeway because this is a valid contract, is enforced by force of law. I cannot come in and say stop the work.
Mr. Chairman, and this committee, together with the Cabinet Secretary, kindly let's sharpen our swords. Some people must be habitats at committee prison, others must have a home at industrial area prison, while others must be squatters at Langata Women's Prison.
The Cabinet Secretary has now instructed the NSSF management to seek legal assistance from the Attorney General on how to deal with the contractor's demand of 6.8 billion shillings that is increasing by the day.